Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. And there was so many battles for Go Battle League, and I still have some more Master League battles to show. And this is honestly one of the best Master League teams I've used, especially for the season. Was not able to get too expert with it, but it's a real nice, strong team, and only one legendary. Now, Duskmane Necrozma, if you have a Hundo Necrozma, this is generally the most useful fusion. You do need a Cosmog to evolve it to Solgaleo to fuse. And, the level and IVs only matter depending on the Necrozma, which is good to know, if you never knew that. But the non-legendaries, Shadow Viperia, Primarina. Now, definitely best to get a Hundo Primarina. Every bit of HP, attack, defense, being perfect one is very handy. Actually built in 98 and then was able to get a couple Hundos, but only need to build one Hundo. And being able to have perfect IVs to not get KO'd from that Iron Head is very important. And we have a move, and we win Charge Attack priority into Zygarde for that win. Waterfall Primarina, I had not used it until Go Battle Week. This Go Battle Week, and it is so good. It is real strong. Makes for a very nice counter, especially with all the Viperias. Now, bringing in Shadow Viperia into Melmetal. Melmetal definitely a little awkward with the team. The super effective damage you're doing is only Mudslap from Viperia, but all of the Pokemon on the team can add up in damage. We're going to be met with a Necrozma, which a Dawnwing's Necrozma, definitely still a very strong Pokemon. Was so close to getting to Legend with it as a safe swap, even in a Yveltal meta. We shield the Moongeist. They bring in the Melmetal. And we're going to just get some damage going. I think I can Elite TM double Iron Bash on my Melmetal, which may be doing, honestly, depending on maybe a key to getting to a new season high elo. It would be so funny if after all these years it is the time where it actually gets me to Legend. Honestly, not be too surprised in this meta. Now, Duskmane absolutely just wins one shield scenario into Dawnwings. You can actually one shield farm down all the way. Now, as they're super weak to Dark type, odds are there's a Fairy in the back. Probably not going to bring it in. They bring in Ho-Oh. And I think, I do just go straight for Viperia, hoping for no Solar Beam or Earthquake. That should be a Brave Bird, Kaboom, yep, and swap. Now, the power of Shadow Viperia. This is a real nice matchup, although they were able to get the damage onto me to get a nice Dragon Breath down. I did get good damage, and I do have this Dark Pulse, which is big. Going to actually bring in Primarina because they're going to struggle to farm me down with Incinerate from Ho-Oh. And we're going to be launching a Hydro Cannon to take the last shield. And they left with no extra energy, so goodbye. Now, if you have a Hundo regular Dialga, I think that's still really good to use. I definitely like to lean on the Shadow. You gotta be a little more careful on what hits you take, but the extra damage is really nice. Especially in the Origin Dialga matchup. If they bring in a Dialga as a safe swap, you're able to one shield farm down all the way. You do take a lot of Dragon Breath damage, but definitely amazing. Now, you can do that also sometimes with the regular. You got to be a little more quicker, but committing 2 shields, not great idea, always. It can be. I mean, two rock wreckers loaded on Rhyperior is amazing. And oh no, there is a Kyogre, which... Yeah, no. There was no saving that battle for me. It's definitely got to watch out for Kyogres. I mean, Waterfall Primarina, Kyogre, I'd say generally are the best counters to Rhyperior meta. I mean, it's definitely really nice to have your own Rhyperior. And we're up against Waterfall Primarina mirror match. Oh, how fun. How fun. Ho is definitely a nice thing to pair with Waterfall Primarina. They're going to Disarming Voice. I'm going to Disarming Voice. They're going to shield, maybe? They do not shield. We take each other out. Okay. Tad awkward. I do not want Necrozma into Ho. So I bring in the Rhyperior, and it's Origin Dialga. Beautiful. I do try to make a catch. But at this point... Oh, they bring in their Ho. Nice. Able to Mudslap and get the shield. A little awkward. I mean, if they call a bait, would have been amazing. If they try to no-shield the bait. Can I get to 8 Dog Pulse before the next move? Oh, no. Yeah, Sacred Fire. Okay, yeah, no. That's not what I wanted to happen. Sometimes that's just how it goes. Beautiful lead here into Tapu Bulu. Tapu Bulu definitely, I mean, it's amazing. It's great. Especially with all the Origin Pokemon Rhyperior around. Sometimes just want to counter Rhyperior a little differently. Definitely very happy to have Tapu Bulu. Now, Enamorus, this team is actually not bad into Enamorus. I mean, you got Necrozma as your best counter to it. And you're going to want to be prepared for a lot more Enamorus because it's coming to raids, regular raids. And if you're going to be playing Master League, well, beware. I think you're going to see a lot more Necrozma being used and potentially a lot more need for it. And now we can bring in Shadow up here. And actually, a real nice thing about Shadow, just getting the extra damage in this 2-shield scenario. I mean, they got some nice energy lead. Should still be able to get to 3 moves. Even with the energy lead before they get to 3 moves. Now, Origin Palkia, you definitely want Origin Palkia with Spatial End. That just completes, but it's still really strong without. And, I mean, Spatial End just fully completes, especially very important in the mirror match. But even without it, it's real strong. Just got to be a little bit more careful on when to use it. And oh no, does the Bulu take me out? Oh no! The game lagged. I cannot throw my fast move at the same time. That's a tough loss. Should have been a tie. Because unless I didn't click fast enough immediately. I definitely thought I was clicking immediately. But there was a half-turn lag, so they got a half-turn lead in the animation of their fast move. I was robbed, but here into Primarina v Necrozma, 2 shield apiece. Not a terrible matchup. A lot of people do want Iron Head, and thankfully it was Iron Head and not Sunsteel Strike. I don't think they were at Sunsteel Strike energy. We're going to take a shield off them. And I'm going to bring in Rhyperior. They're going to Shadow Claw and get wrecked. No half-turn lag there. But oh no, there is a Kyogre. This is awkward. This is bad. This is not good. I'm going to be in a tough spot. May be able to reach Rock Wrecker though. I'm going to need to take the shield. But they're going to be smart. And I have seen this, I'm pretty sure, seen this player a couple times. The Shadow Kyogre Zygarde. Definitely want to build a Shadow Kyogre one day, but waiting on Shadow Rayquaza so I can have the trio in great Ultra and eventually Master League videos. Going to be met with an Origin Palkia coming in. I don't have Charm. Charm would absolutely wreck. And I've definitely used Charm Primarina a lot. It is real strong. It's just Waterfall, a little bit different of what you're going to use it for. But both are nice. Primarina definitely a wise investment, especially if you don't have too many legendary Pokemon. Necrozma definitely one of the most key legendaries to have in the meta. Right now, I don't get my free Shadow Claw. Honestly, I mean, at this point in Go Battle League, you should not be having these problems, and if the game worked properly, they would not have gotten to that Aqua Tail. We're going to be bringing in Shadow Viperia. With the shield advantage, we can absolutely wreck the back line. Are they going to shield? Kaboom! Goodbye! Goodbye. Hello. And I mean, they saw the writing on the wall. Mudslap was going to do too much. I still had Duskmane. They were going to struggle to take my Duskmane out. Now, you may wonder why they swapped Giratina out of Duskmane. Well, because Duskmane actually does not have as bad of a matchup as you may think. I mean, Shadow Claw is going to be super effective, but it's going to be taking super effective from a fellow Shadow Claw user. And Duskmane survives the Shadow Ball relatively nicely. And we're going to see Origin Palkia. Palkia is going to be struggling. We're going to be just no shielding the Duskmane. Oh, we're going to land that move. Nice. I mean, it would be very nice to have Charm Primarina just to get last bit of damage. Letting the Duskmane go to then Charm down. But they're still going to see Primarina, and are they going to want to stick around? Okay, they can stick around. We can just shield up the Primarina once and we'll win. But they saw the writing on the wall of their loss and was inevitable. And I have a terrible lead, but Primarina safe swap is such a good safe swap. They don't elect to go for the Brave Bird and dip, which is totally fine. Totally tubular for me. And we're going to see Origin Dialga. That we're going to just overfarm, let them launch a Iron Head. It should be in Disarming Voice range. And I mean, Shield Advantage for Shadow Viperia is kind of amazing. And we can actually bring in Necrozma to absorb the energy. It's war time, and we're going to Mudslap, farm down. And we're going to hope there is no water type in the back. And it's a Zacian Dialga to backline the Ho-Oh. Oh, they're only going to get to one move. Let's go. Goodbye. And, I mean, we're just in a good spot, even with the energy advantage, to just get to 2 Rock Wreckers. The win condition was no shielding, a Breaking Swipe. And even then, I think still pretty good chance at me winning. We got a nice lead. They bring in Necrozma. For this matchup, I mean, I'm going to take the shield. Do I stay in? I think I do. Because I want to take the KO or the next shield. Actually, no, I go for the farm down. Should have just done the move. Actually, no, I don't take the farm down. Should have thrown the move. It is what it is. Mistakes were made. Oh, I definitely, mistakes are made. Very much, so. I guess I should have swapped into Viperia, but I do land that Rock Wrecker. Do I have what it takes? Does Primarina have the ability to clean up my big mess? Kyogre, I mean, it's so strong, but the amount of dragons just destroyed Kyogre. We have to shield that. Iron Head, thankfully we had a shield. Can we make a perfectly timed catch? No way we can. We can actually make a catch of the Iron Head onto the, 3 HP Viperia. And I go for the Disarming Voice I needed for the KO, and I get the KO. And we waterfall each other down for the tie. Dang it, game not giving my opponent the lag. Would have been awesome to get a win when it was a tie. Mewtwo, don't see it often, but this is a great matchup for me. Regular Mewtwo, like non-Shadow, it does not one-shot with Shadow Ball. We do full send the Sunsteel Strike and take a shield advantage. Sometimes, I mean, I think it was actually pretty safe bet to go for the bait. Most of the times they were going to shield, but I didn't. I full sended. It's fine. Still in a really good spot, especially after that Rock Wrecker kaboom into Zacian. And do I call a third? Another side? Oh, I shield the Shadow Ball. Let's go. And they don't get to that next Shadow Ball in time before I Shadow Claw them down. So they're going to have Warden Dialga come in. I just want any bit of damage. I mean, if they have Thunder, fine. They can take me out. I'll easily clean up with the Necrozma, and it appears they don't. Or they chose not to throw it. I'm in range of Iron Head, so that is Iron Head. And they knew they were not ready to clean up the Necrozma. I could just Shadow Claw down Dialga and Shadow Claw down YouTube. Viperia's save swap, this is what I love about this team. Now, like, from full health, you can survive a Rock Wrecker, but odds are they're going to Rock Wrecker. And you can Waterfall down if you're quick enough with just one shield Waterfall down Viperia, especially a Shadow Viperia, even if they go for the Breaking Swipe, which is real good to know, very handy. Just going to let the Primarina go, and we're met with a Purified Apex Hollow. I'm hoping there's no Earthquake or Solar Beam and a Sacred Fire. A little awkward here, a little awkward. I mean, I'm going to full send. I'm going to go for the bait. I think they do have to double shield, and I am running out of HP. I do take the last shield and get the attack drop. And I make an important play, bringing in the Necrozma. And I do think I can take the KO without... Oh no. I needed the extra Shadow Claw. I go down. And I get Incinerated down. Oh no. Needed that extra Shadow Claw. I win Charge Act Priority. Should play that. But if they swap, then I think they had to win. Which I think I lost track of the search clock. But I wanted to take the KO without taking the next Incinerate. Close battle, a little bit of mistake by me. We have Kyogre aligned into Necrozma, which is so fine. Definitely not the thing we want Viperia to go up against. I'll take this. And I do play the one shield scenario. They do win, but I can get a nice Waterfall down. Big Waterfall down. Nice amount of energy. And we see a Charm Primarina, which is actually something you often want to bring in Viperia for, especially at this point. They're only going to get to one move matched up against Viperia. And, oh, we see in a Necrozma a swap. They want to be getting to the Iron Head or Sunsteel Strike in time. Do they have Dark Pulse? Please, Dark Pulse, let's go! This is definitely a scenario where they win with Iron Head because they don't get KO'd from the Rock Wrecker and Waterfall chip with Iron Head being available. Beautiful lead into Meloetta. They do bring in Viperia, and Viperia gets absolutely washed away. They're going to Breaking Swipe. Okay, here is a prime example of why Waterfall is so strong into Viperia. And we do see a Meloetta, which is so good. Definitely a very wise investment, especially if you have a nice one. Actually, I have a level 41, 15 attack. Other stats we don't talk about. We're getting the shiny Meloetta from Masterful Research, so not going to be excelling up the first Meloetta. Odds are it's going to be a terrible shiny Meloetta, but it's fine. honestly may just end up still level 15 the one I already have 40 some point one day. But for now, no, we're not doing that. And we see a regular Dialga, and regular Dialga, I mean, it's going to be able to KO me with the War of Time, Draco Meteor. This one does not have War of Time ever. We do get to that Dark Pulse in time, and they are going to go down. And, Meloetta has no moves to one-shot Viperia, and they were very energy dry. They're very nice. Definitely super close. Every bit of IVs mattered for that Necrozma to get to enough moves. Another whole lead. Whole lead is real strong, and oh no. Now this matchup, I mean, it's a Waterfall Primarina getting absolutely wrecked, but this homie voice does put in a good amount of damage. And dragging out this out of the way of Viperia is actually real handy. So there's still plenty of play for me to win this battle. And they're going to Nature's Madness. I'm going to bring in Viperia to get a Mudslap down. Get that energy going. We're going to see a double fairy behind her, which I've used this team. I have a video. Thank you for the support on that video. Definitely very nice to see you enjoy the team, enjoy the battles. But even then, I mean, if you see Ho, you see Tapu Bulu, the Pokemon is, I mean, it's usually a pretty good matchup for Viperia. Most times, we try to make a catch, but we don't make the catch. Instead, we are going to get some good damage and force their energy out. They don't want to undercharge. I mean, that would be kind of silly if they did undercharge and I no shielded. Because they would have taken some more damage. That definitely was not going to help them. And I just full send. They were close in breaking swipe range, but nah. We see Origin Palkia. They get to the move first. I don't mind it. Enamorus, definitely a little awkward. Now, odds are it's Enamorus, Origin Palkia, Viperia. So you want Waterfall Primarina for the Viperia. And we should be able to one shield Mudslap down. We do have to watch out for the Grass Knot. I think it is Grass Knot. I go for the bait because, like, surely they shield. Surely they're not going to let the Enamorus get one shot immediately. And by that way, I'm able to get to the next move in time. I mean, they can take me out. I don't mind. It is Fly. It's Fly still enough for the KO. I mean, that's a Shadow Viperia taking resisted Fly, but Enamorus being so strong. And we read the team correctly. This is a real strong team for Enamorus. Definitely one of the key teams to me not getting Legend back-to-back seasons. I may have just needed a 3-2, and this was definitely one of the losses in that 2-3 that I got instead of 3-2, and then I crumbled. I mean, it's not all on Enamorus for me not getting Legend, but gonna put blame on this Enamorus team, which definitely heartbreaking, but gotta play better. And respect for this shiny Mew, all the way to 50. Definitely something I would consider. And with all the moves at Mew's disposal, I do shield the Wild Charge. But oh my gosh, 1 HP in a dream. And I go kaboom! Overheat nukes. Overheat absolutely shredded me. Oh my gosh. And we see Primarina and Melmetal. And okay, honestly, super awesome to see Mew absolutely wreck me. I do not mind getting wrecked by the Spice. Sometimes you just never know what you're going to see with the Mew. That is a strong moveset in the meta. I guess, I mean, they were fine with dealing with Viperia with the backline. And, I mean, you shouldn't need to be... You don't need to put your whole team into countering Viperia to win. But definitely something to watch out for. And Viperia leads, I guess it's not the most common lead. I do wonder how that player is doing with the rest of the battles. Definitely cool. We're going to get a nice mud slap down, a huge mud slap down. We have no shields. We need the game to work improperly. Oh, they no shield. And I made a huge mistake. I should have just taken the back-to-back rock wreckers. I should have read the team that it was Kyogre double fairy. Because I easily would have taken the KO or the last shield. And I would have been able to win with the Primarina into Togekiss. Another mistake by me. I mean, Kyogre double fairy. I mean, it's a very strong and annoying team to deal with. Also, another one legendary team. I'm not a fan of it. I mean, it's bad lead. You safe swap into Togekiss or Primarina. And if you win a lead, I mean, you just have two real nice answers towards your lead's counter, an ABB style team. We got a Yveltal to deal with, which can be a little problematic, but Shadow Rhyperior does enough extra damage with the Rock Wrecker to Kaboom. We're going to go for the Disarming Voice. We should KO at this range, which is fantastic. We bring in Rhyperior now. It is still a little awkward for Rhyperior into Yveltal, especially if they get an energy advantage. We need to take a shield with that Breaking Swipe. Actually, do I hang on? Yes, I do. And I need to take the shield with Breaking Swipe and Rock Wrecker. Kaboom! Rock Wrecker goes kaboom! Into the Yveltal for the one-hit KO. Huge damage. Okay, we got another wonderful lead into an Amherst, and we're going to see a Origin Poké come in. Gonna commit shields. I mean, I have an amazing answer in Duskmane into an Amherst. They did swap in time so they can avoid shielding up, and well, they get to two moves. Well played by them. I go for the bait because, like, surely they're going to shield. Surely they're not going to get one shot and trust the two shielded Rhyperior to win. I don't mind them taking me out. A Grass Knot. And they're going to have Rhyperior. They're going to be able to get some big damage on me with the Rock Wrecker. But as they are not Shadow, a little less damage. I actually do get to move, which is going to be handy. I undercharge. Because energy on Necrozma would be nice. But they did shield, which is awesome also. And I get a nice Shadow Claw foam down. And I can full send the Sunseal Strike to kaboom! Goodbye, and Amherst, get out of here. I don't know how to play against an Amherst, especially that team. Is this a Shundo Dawnwings? Shundo Dawnwings. Oh, so close. 96 probably. Super lucky. I mean, I did get a lot of shinies. All terrible. But it's really Hundo or bust at this level of is what you truly want 250. And I did get that twice. 2 Hundos. Game lags for my opponent. I'll take it. I mean, oh, and I one hit KO. Shiny 98. I think it does have 15 attack Ho-Oh. Super lucky on some of the awesome shinies. Ooh, it's going to be duel number 3. Is it Origin Dialga? I mean, that definitely suits for the team. Oh my gosh, it is. Is this one a Shundo? I think this may be the Shundo CP of Origin Dialga with the Best Buddy boost. If not, so close. Definitely some awesome luck on the shinies. Very useful. Real nice shiny legendaries. All I would definitely suggest. I think it's toss-up between Ho-Oh versus and Dialga as what you need most. Necrozma definitely the third, but you could then just go for the other Necrozma, which I'd probably put at the best one to invest in if you can save your raid passes for the next time we get Necrozma. It's probably going to be a little while since we had it return in raids in December. I feel like we could potentially get it before GoFest this year. But into the Rhyperior v Rhyperior, launching the Breaking Swipes. Now, I may have to try out Surf Rhyperior. Definitely can be very handy, especially later game of the Rhyperior matchups. I'll have to consider that. Definitely don't want to be DMing away Rock Wrecker, but Surf instead of Breaking Swipe, not terrible. Just gotta be a little more careful on when you use your Rhyperior. We're going to take the last shield. We can survive a Shadow Ball, and we didn't take all the Shadow Claw damage. Actually, we do shield. Because we can shield Shadow Claw farm down. And they're going to get farmed down. They do get some more damage on me, but essentially lead. We should be able to get to both Dark Pulses in time. Yes, we do. Let's go. Huge. Getting that damage, and we can just bring in Primarina, and they're not going to one-shot us. No thunder. No thunder for the win for them. Haha. We get a Rhyperior. Is this a Shundo? It's a Shundo Rhyperior. We do save swap our Primarina and are met with a Melmetal. Awkward situation for us. But we Hydro Cannon for some decent chip damage. Now, Sunsteel Striker can absolutely close out most things in the game. Maybe the lead, but can be very handy as your closer. We're going to take a Shield Advantage or KO, which is actually either is real nice. We do decide to bring in Rhyperior of our own. And we're going to survive that double Iron Bash. We're going to see a Charm Primarina. Oh, they're going to bring in their own Rhyperior. Honestly, maybe I should have Breaking Swipe, but I do really want that Rock Wreckers. We do shield a Breaking Swipe, unfortunately. A little awkward. Type is chunking. We kind of have to hope it's another Breaking Swipe, and it is. That was a little risky, but I do survive that next move, and they leave. Let's go. They concede. Hope you enjoy the battles with this amazing Master League team. I did think this was going to be my expert team, but it was so close. Definitely lots more battles with the team. May show. I probably will. Definitely a really fun team. Definitely happy I found it. But stay tuned. Still time for Legend this season. It's a grind. There's hope. And we're getting Mega Master League at the end of the season for the last week. Cannot wait. Really hope I could pull off Legend before then. But stay tuned. Thanks for watching and goodbye.